All right, guys, Jay with CrossFit Cygnus. Today we're going to be releasing workout 2 of the Richmond Rumble happening on November 9th. All right, for this one, we're going to have a little bit of bike, a little bit of barbell, and some gymnastics. We're going to start out with 40 bike cows, 40 front rack lunges, 40 toes to bar, directly into 30 bike cows, 30 front squats at a higher weight, and then 30 synchronized bar facing burpees. And then finally, 20 cows on the bike, 20 squat cleans, and then 20 handstand push-ups. The variations will vary depending on your competition level. Okay, so for workout standards on workout 2, that workout we're starting on the bike, we're looking at the calories on the bike for this standard. We will allow athletes to switch out at any time, but the next movement cannot start until we reach 40 calories on the bike. Once he's reached 40 calories, we'll move on. Okay, that's good. The next movement is going to be front rack lunges. So what we're looking for here, athlete's going to power clean the barbell up, get a good front rack position. Athlete may step forward or back, their choice. As long as that back knee touches the ground on each rep, like so, stands to full extension, hip and knees fully extended, the rep will count. All right, moving on to the toes to bar. You can go ahead and drop there. Moving on to the toes to bar, obviously looking for toes to touch the bar in between the hands at the same time. The heels must come behind the plane of motion here. All right, for our intermediate teams, you're also doing toes to bar. No toes above hips on this one for intermediate. But for our scale teams, we are looking at toes above hips. So same workout motion here, but simply toes must come above the hip crease line. So anywhere above parallel. You may bend your legs, but obviously you bend your legs, you're gonna have to bring those toes just a little bit higher to break that plane. All right, so athletes will then hop back on the bike for the 30 cals. We're not gonna demo that again. The next movement we're looking at is gonna be front squats. We're adding weight to these movements. So we started out 135/95 for guys for the front rack lunges. We're going up to 155/105. This is RX standards. I'll have full standards listed for the front squat. So we may power clean or squat clean that first rep. If we squat clean that first rep, that rep will count once we stand to full extension. But here we're looking for elbows clearly in front of the bar, hips and knees fully extended. Once he or she is there, descend into a front squat where that hip crease is clearly below the knee, and then back up, standing again at full extension. What we do not want to see, I want you to go halfway down, so there, or halfway, go ahead and stand up, go all the way down. This time, lower yourself, stand up, now go back down. That is not a full rep, not standing all the way up. So I must see those hips and knees fully extended, elbows in front of the bar at the top of each rep. Just listen to your judge, count good, all right? Then moving from that movement on into our synchro burpees. 2 athletes, you may be on either side of the bar or on the same side of the bar. The standard on synchronized burpees is going to be chest laying on the ground at the same time. So if one athlete beats the other athlete over the bar, they can lay there until the other athlete catches up. So go over here, lay there until the other athlete, so they're on the ground at the same time. That is a good rep, all right? And then moving from there, we're going to add weight to the barbell for the squat cleans, but we would owe 20 calories on the bike prior to this, and then we owe 20 squat cleans. All right, squat clean, pretty much the same thing, looking for getting below parallel in that catch, standing to full extension at the top. That will be good reps. Obviously, you're switching anytime you want to, doing one at a time. I don't care. It's gonna be pretty heavy and you're gonna be pretty tired at this point, but as long as you get 20 reps done. And then we're gonna move on over to the wall for our variations of handstand push-ups. So handstand push-ups, we're gonna have 4 different variations for RX males. We got wall-facing handstand push-ups. He must start in a wall walk position. Go ahead and lay flat on the ground, walk himself up to the wall, hands on the tape, and then lower himself to the head touches. We'll use a skull mat for the standard on the RX. All right, those are your wall-facing handstand push-ups. He can come off the wall any way he wants to. He just must start in that wall walk position. For our ladies RX division, we're doing just regular kipping or strict handstand push-ups if they want to, but we're using that skull mat as a riser for the RX division and full extension at the top of that. Now, we get into the other variations for our male intermediate, they will be doing regular handstand push-ups just like the female RX. For our female intermediate, we have a 1 ab mat riser. So they're using 1 ab mat, gives just a slightly higher target for those movements. They can be kipping or strict. For our female skilled athletes, this may have a little controversy, but we're going to do it and we'll make you guys work for it. All right, we're doing handstand push-ups to a 2 ab mat rising. All right, so same concept here, kicking up, strict or kipping, using a 2 ab mat riser for our female skilled athletes. All right, that concludes your standards for the second workout of the Richmond Rumble. All right.